Well, I went and did it again. $111 we spent on this lot, and we're gonna desperately try to break even. That, my friends, is not good business. But man, is it fun for Lego! What is up, everybody? My name is Aaron. I am the Brick Scavenger, and once again, the personal collection is going to get in the way of business. Let's see if we can find a way to let this lot pay for itself and keep some fun things. Because we got an army build. Holy cow. This is a lot of bubble wrap. This looked like a big lot probably, and it's getting smaller by the roll here. Look at all this bubble wrap. Okay. Well, now that the lot's a lot smaller than it originally was, let's see if we can break even. Our goal is to get to $111 out of all of this. But we are going to keep a few things. So let's see what that looks like. Shall we? Let's see. All right, here we go. Ready? Here's a hint of what we're going to keep. Rock monsters. I am not planning on keeping this one. That one I'm hoping to sell for, I don't know, 20 bucks or so, which I think is a totally fair price. A good start to getting our money back. But these guys are going to be mine. So let's put these, I don't know, down here in the front. We're going to keep those little ones, and we're going to sell everything else. If you are interested in any of this stuff, two places you can get it. Parts and pieces of figs on Bricklink. Link in the description below. I have thousands and thousands of minifigure parts on Bricklink if you're looking to finish off a fig. Usually stuff like this is where I'll load to Bricklink, where I don't have a full fig and I don't want to take the time to look for the rest of the parts. So these parts just go to Bricklink. So go check that out. Should be a lot of fun. But full figs, in some cases, go to Bricklink as parts, just because I think I can do pretty well for the parts. But in some cases, these full figs will get sold on Whatnot, an app where Lego lovers will get together and chat, buy, sell Lego. It's a lot of fun. Check the link in the description below. I can get you money off your first order. It is a ton of fun. I'm going to have to check this one under the light and see if that torso is cracked. Unfortunately, that could be the difference between, you know, like a $20, $25 fig and something a lot less than that. And it's only two parts, right? Because the white legs are effectively nothing. So that would be a bummer if the torso was cracked. Keychains, we can get $5 for keychains, especially like brand spanking ones. There's the Bat Girl, is it? Batgirl, yeah. I mean, that's a nice little keychain right there. Here's another one. This is Supergirl. Too bad that's not a full fig. That's like a $20 fig at least in keychain form. $5, no problem. So there's a Santa. I'm not sure if we can get $5 for Santa, but maybe there are keychain lovers out there. So we're doing okay so far, but $111 is a lot of dollars. So let's see what else we can find. Here is Dimensions Doc Brown from Back to the Future. That fig is looking good and has the disc. I don't know necessarily that the disc has value, but I'm sure I can put that on Bricklink and get something for it. But I would bet that's, you know, 10, 15 bucks at least. So that helps. Here's a Homer Simpson. I don't know if there's a difference between the Dimensions Homer and the CMF Homer. I don't think there is, but, you know, again, $5. And if the goal is to break even and keep a whole bunch of rock monsters, I think we're doing okay here. It's going to come down partially to the value of that. Hey, here's another one that's got good parts and pieces. That piece right there, that disc on the back, I sell for like $3 on Bricklink. And those parts and pieces will add up. So that's a nice addition right there as well. Probably another $10, something like that. These parts will add up to a couple bucks. Generally speaking, Jurassic World stuff doesn't do all that well, but more fun to be added. If you guys want to see at the end of this video, we'll take a look at the Rock Monster collection. There's a blue one. Yeah, the army's going to get bigger. Here is a Gandalf with the cape put on correctly, so the cape has value. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. Generally speaking, capes are pretty expensive on Bricklink, so I could probably do better with parts on Bricklink than I could selling that whole fig, but the whole fig will, sell quicker, generally speaking. So those are decisions you have to make. There's a Peter Venkman disc from Dimensions. This one appears to be just a plain one. Plain ones don't sell very well, but there's a... Wait, did we talk about Scooby already? Thought we did. And then maybe I just didn't put him over there. Aquaman. There's a lot of $3, $4, $5 bills in here. This is a mix of Power Miner's helmet along with some of the divers. I can't remember. Is that Atlantis? I can't remember if that's Atlantis or not. Here's some random parts and pieces that maybe we can get a little bit for, but probably not that much to note there. Most of that will go into my dollar start auctions on whatnot. Star Wars always does well. Never going to complain about Star Wars. Han Solo's not one of the more valuable ones, but parts and pieces for Bricklink, in all likelihood, maybe headed to the $5 board on whatnot. We have a very fun $5 frenzy that we do. I'm not sure what the hat or hair is supposed to look like on that. Probably could do any hat or hair, but coffee perkers generally are super fun. Not super valuable, but super fun. Here is a Superman, probably the same jam, headed to the $5 board in all likelihood for the frenzy. Here is a Wild Style, not really $5 worthy by herself, but if you pair her with an Emmett, I don't know if there's one in here, but I'm sure I can come up with one. Do the two of them combined. Here is the Doctor Who cyborg robot, something like that. That's a pretty nice one, actually. It appears to be in good shape. That's like 10, 12 bucks right there. That'll help us get back to break even, which again is the goal of the day today. There's some face paint on that friend. That is old DX. I don't know that this one's very valuable. The ones you really want are the blue and the green. Those are much more valuable. Here's another rock monster, blue again. I can't remember which ones are the really expensive rock monsters, but I don't really care. I just like to collect them in bulk. I think maybe a someday rock monster display would be super fun. Here's more Star Wars. Again, kind of the tougher to sell version, but Chewie and Han, that's fine. Maybe we'll put this one in the Kashyyyk army. Let's see. Here is this Cyborg? Maybe this is Cyborg. I think that's Cyborg. Can't remember the value on that fig, but $5, $10 probably, something like that. Good parts and pieces. Here's a Simpsons. Again, $5 board for sure. We'll frenzy it up. Here is some Buzz Cola. Probably an accessory that would do well on Bricklink. What else we got here? This has a snake on it. I don't know what that means. I think that's a snake. What Dimensions has a snake? I'm trying to think. Ninjago, maybe? I mean, Ninjago would make sense, I guess. This has got to be the Cyborg, or maybe the probably the Cyborg, but maybe the Doctor Who disc. Here's a Scooby-Doo one. Some of these discs can be really expensive. I don't think those are them, but they can be. Here's another one of those, I think, Atlantis guys. Hey, here is a Marty McFly to go along with the Doc Brown, and he's got his guitar. That's sweet combo right there. That's another, like 10, 15 bucks, something like that. Not quite sure if we'll go to Whatnot or Bricklink with some of these things. We've got like a biker torso, or maybe that's a Ninjago torso actually, but mostly not much to speak of there. Here is a Voldemort from Harry Potter. Harry Potter stuff just was so overproduced, and they didn't make them different enough that, generally speaking, Harry Potter stuff is pretty tough to sell. Here's a Kenobi. I don't know that the Kenobis necessarily are in high demand because there have been so many Kenobis made, but man, parts and pieces, really good. Like brown capes, those are in high demand for people that want to do their Jedi thing. Again, hoods, in brown are also good sellers as well. Here is a Batman. What else we got here? Whoa, look at this cape. Is that a real Lego cape? I don't know. That is a fancy one though. This friend is really dolled up. So we got 5 rock monsters, a couple of Harry Potter and random things here, and that's about it. Can we break even? I don't know. Like I said, it was not a huge haul, and I bought this for $111 to spoil myself. This would be a no-brainer situation because rock monsters right now on Whatnot are fetching at least $10 a piece, sometimes up to $12. So this would be a no-brainer situation at $111 if I was selling all 5 of these, because I mean that's like, $50 right there. But without those, I don't know if I'm going to get these for free, but I probably will get them for cheap. We're going to go post this stuff and make decisions on whether it goes to Whatnot or Bricklink. But in the meantime, let's grab these guys and take you over to my army. My army is somewhere over here. It is growing. Look at my rock monster army. We have got these 3 bigs and then the really big trans orange one, which has the flames. That's an expensive little guy there, big guy there. But the army's growing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we got? Like 50 or 60 rock monsters now? Pretty good little army, right? Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll see you next time on the Brick Scavenger channel.